It's so crazy. Every time we hit record, we go blank.
Yeah, I know.
Like, as soon as I pressed that, like, all the energy just went...
Yeah.
Like, I was just like...
It literally did, but yeah.
What do we say? Anyways, welcome back, guys.
Hi,
to another
guys.
episode. I told you we're going to be back. We're going to be back real soon. No pun intended. But anyways. I hope you guys liked our last episode. And all of these little content videos we've been making. So I hope you guys are really enjoying them because we've been enjoying making them. I don't know if that was English, but anyways, okay, you got it. Today's episode is about, actually I was thinking about this the other day. That's why I was like, let's bring it to the table. But I was thinking about how and why is it so, sorry.
We just got right into it.
No, we never do this. Hold on. I forgot what this is about. Frizz, how are you?
Great,
how have you been?
I'm great. Great. Thanks for asking.
Why are you screaming?
No.
You know there's a mic for a reason.
I know. I don't know what it is. I'm getting used to it now. I'm starting to get even more used to it.
Yeah.
With mic. But anyways, I'm good vibes. How are you?
Good. I'm great.
Yeah.
Life is moving. It's getting a bit cold now. I'm not a fan of the cold. I feel like I become so miserable when it's cold. I'm not a winter babe.
Mind you,
I'm born in the
people
winter.
sick.
Yeah, and people are getting sick.
People are getting sick out of the blue. We don't know what it is.
Like I'm low key feeling like I'm gonna get something like real soon.
Yeah, it was me and I was too bad. So.
Yeah. So other than that, I'm great. Life is great. Same old. Nothing new.
Not yet.
Oh, okay. Not yet. But yeah, no, great to see another day. Great to be back on the podcast. Great to be recording again. Look at me with my positivity.
Oh my God, we're so happy. Yeah.
What?
So happy.
I thought you said, where's that coming from? I was like, no, what?
We're so happy. I was like,
oh, okay, yes. We're very happy to be back. We're very happy that we actually committed to us being back and recording. So we're very proud of ourselves. So give yourself a pat on the back. Thank you very much.
My shoulders. I couldn't reach one. You said pat in the back and I'm patting my shoulders.
I did that too. Oh, when you were at primary school, you know when they tell you, good job, pat yourself on the back. I feel like now that I'm thinking about it, that's a bit rude. Like, why are they telling us to pat ourselves on the back? No. Does that have a weird meaning?
Oh, I didn't even clock that.
I don't know. Maybe we need to do an episode about like things that we went through during primary school. And like, is this normal or was this just a thing? Australian primary schools are very, very different, I think. Anyways, that's for another day. That's not what we're here about. Like I was saying, I was thinking about the other day, I was like, oh my God, obviously we're adults. We know that. I know we look young, but like we're still adults. I was thinking about how and why it's so hard to make friends as an adult.
100%.
Right? And then, I was like, let me bring this to the table and see what Frizz's perspective is because I don't know. I feel like as we get older, it's actually not so easy. I feel like when I was younger, like my personal experience, but when I was younger, it was so easy for me to like not just make friends, but let people in my life. I don't know why, but it was just the thing of like, oh yeah, like cool, like now we can all hang out. Do you know what I mean? Like it was so simple. I didn't think too much of it. But now it's like I don't know, it's just weird. Like,
yeah, it's a lot different
it's like,
than what it was
I'm like, oh my God, do I want this person in my life?
We think long term now.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
what am I going to get out of this friendship?
100%. Like, this is a two-way street. Like, what are you bringing to the table?
Yes.
But yeah, no, like, I was really like, I was like, oh my God, like, I feel like I had so many friends before. Not so much now.
No, babes.
Not to bring the mood down, but no, and I'm like so okay with that because I think I knew when I was younger anyways that I was going to have a very small circle. I was never really a person that was like, I knew that I wasn't going to have like a big group of friends because I don't know,
you knew that
I don't feel comfortable doing that. But in any way now, I find it so hard. Like I can meet people and be like, oh my God, they're so great. But then I don't consider them to be my friend. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Like I'm not like, oh my God, I can be friends with this person. I'll be like, yeah, they had like a really good like vibe. They had good energy, whatever. They were good to talk to. But I'm not thinking, oh yeah, okay, cool. Like let's exchange numbers. Let's hang out.
The term friendship is so strong now than it was when we were younger.
Yeah, it's so strong. And I feel like, yeah.
Because I think when we were younger, we can just say, hi, what's your name?
Yeah.
Oh my
God, let me add you on
friends
Snapchat.
now. Yeah, like we're friends now
like
immediately.
let's hang out tomorrow.
Yeah. Unless you're different, because not everyone's like that. Like I know I'm with me, I'm pretty sure you as well. I was more like, I never gave out my social media like that. Unless I'm just
but
like...
I think when we were younger, I think I was giving it out more than I am now.
100%. Yeah,
like, I feel like if I go back to when Fruze and I met, we've already done a video about this, I think.
Yes.
I'm not hallucinating. No, but like when we met, we became friends instantaneously.
Yeah.
But if you put that same thing now in my life, I would never be friends with someone that quickly. Like the way we just like met in like a weird spot and then we just instantly like became friends, started going to like classes together, like uni and stuff. If you tell me now, like I'm going to meet someone at any sort of event and then we exchange, like first of all, I won't even probably do that. But I mean like even if we do, I'm not going to reach out to them or like, you know what I mean? Like I'm not going to do any of that. And it's probably, I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, but I find it harder. Like I get in my mind about it a bit too much. So I'm just like, oh, do I really like, I feel like I have less time in my life. Like I don't have as much time as I had when I was young, which is so stupid because we're actually not that old.
No, we're still young, babes.
Yeah, but I mean like, yeah. we're not, no. Because now I'm like, they're going to think, damn, these girls are old. No, we're not old, but I feel like we're in different places in our life. Yeah. Like when we were younger, we were working, but it wasn't like this is actually work. Like now work, I feel like surrounds so much of our life that like I'm like, oh my God, like I don't think I could bring another person in my life and be friends with them and like fit them in my schedule. Like,
we gotta schedule,
do you know what I mean?
babes.
I feel like it's hard for me to like schedule Fruze in. Do you know, like I feel like it's so difficult. So I think about those things more. When I was younger, I'm not thinking about that. Like I've got so much time on my hands, you know? So yeah, I wonder if everybody thinks that way, if they think as like when you're an adult.
I think it's common because especially when you get older, when you're younger, you're friends with everybody, like we were saying.
Yes.
But as you get older, you're distant with people, and then there's reasons why you stop talking to these people, and then you're just like, right, is this how it's going to be? Like if I keep making friends?
Exactly.
And then as you get older, you're like, okay, I'm very restricted, and you think like, right, am I going to be happy with hanging out with this person around my family?
You've gone through so much already, probably.
Yeah.
So you've probably already not cut off. Cut off is such a
just distant.
Yeah, like you just aren't friends with some people anymore. And I feel like you get to that point where you have such high expectations, which I think plays a big part because I feel like now if like I'm friends with someone, you're only going to be my friend if like, I don't know, I have like expectations of friends that I have. Again, if you can't be around my family, like these sort of things, I'm like, are you just like someone I know? Or like, are you my friend? You know what I mean?
Are you just friends with me because I'm like, it's just, you start now questioning things. Why are you? Yeah. So it's so sad. That's how we think nowadays. Not talking for everybody, but I know majority of us are like that.
Yeah.
But we start thinking a lot more where like, okay, my sister's gonna like you, is my like best friend gonna like you, my parents.
And I think being friends, this is like different. I think because we're girls talking about this, I think it's completely different to a guy being friends with someone. Yeah. Guys can be friends, they can make friends instantaneously. And that's because they'll be like, okay, cool, you know, that's my mate. Okay, let's go do
that's like so quick. Like
like they're
we're just saying it.
But like I believe they make friendships really quick. But with girls they don't make friendships because I feel like once you're like girls are friends with each other, that's like, okay, I'm bringing you into my life. Like that means I'm going to share all these things with you, that type of thing. Where guys don't, they probably do, but like it's not on the same level as girls do.
But
and we get very emotional
instantly.
Yeah.
If you do one bad thing, one wrong small, or maybe small something, the guys will just cut you off like that.
But like girls, when we're friends with someone, like it's an emotional thing. It's not just because we're friends. Like it's an actual emotional thing. So I think it's very different, like from a guy's perspective to a girl's perspective. So I think it's really, really, I find it hard. Not that, I don't know. I just find it hard because I think.
Finding how what?
Making friends with like people.
Oh my God, so hard. It's effort. Why'd you say it like that? Because it's effort. Like sometimes I'm just like, because I'm just so used to now who I know is really my friend.
I think about it too much where I'm like, are they going to like my like personality? Like, do they?
Am I being too much? Yeah. Like, why am I only thinking of who I am? You like me for me or you just like me for what? Like, it's like, why are we overthinking it?
So I actually find it very, very difficult. I think I've always found it difficult, but now I find it even more difficult than ever. Yeah. I don't know, because I feel like I'm so like, if I don't know you, I won't speak a lot. Yeah. So if you do know me, I'm like, I like to joke. I'm that type of person. I don't take anything too seriously. But if I've just met you and I'm going to be like, and you might think, not even shy. I feel like you think that like I'm standoffish.
I do get that, right? Remember we'd be hanging out together and people are like, I'm the one that I can meet you today.
Bubbly,
and I can just be chatting away. I can make conversation. I'm just like, because I scan.
Like I observe the first time I meet somebody.
It's always one person.
Yeah, I feel like I observe them and like I'll be like looking at how they are and all these things. So I'm like quiet when I first meet them. But then if like you're like someone I know, I'm not quiet.
Yeah.
But I find it like I'll just stand there and be like, you know, like, and then Fruz would be like, oh my God, they were really cool. I'm like, yeah. But like, they were cool. But like, she was like, oh, like, you know, like Fruz will probably be like maybe more wants to be friends with them, where I'm like, yeah, like, you know, like cool. Like
I just can make conversation. It don't mean like I'm like, oh my God, like I love you.
Yeah, that's I think because I get scared to like bring, like I don't like letting people into my life. So I just look at them and I'm like, cool. Okay. Like, yeah, I can like have kiki kaka with you, but like, that don't mean nothing. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, that means if I see you again, that don't mean like we're friends.
No, it doesn't. If I talk to you like that, it don't mean we're besties like that. It's just I just can make conversation. I think a lot of people
do take it as like that's a way of starting friendships. Yeah. Well, I don't.
You're not.
You know what I mean?
I don't think so either.
Like I feel like if I didn't
continuous conversations
again, because we take friendship so seriously. Like it's not like a light thing. I don't know. Yeah. It's not like it's not just, oh my God, that's my I was going to say something, but I was going to bait myself out, so I'm going to shut up.
I'm not going to say go ahead this time.
No, because, Yeah.
But so again, it is harder, but then at the same time, I don't think that's a bad thing as well. Because I feel like it just gives us, it restricts us to be like, right. Yeah. It's like not an interview, but it's more
it's more like, I don't know.
You're standing yourself because you just want to get,
it's crazy because I always say, oh my God, we should make more friends.
I say that. We say that a lot.
But there's no action to it. Do you know what I mean?
Where are we meeting these people? Because we're not doing anything to actually socialize with you. I'm just being honest.
No, literally. Yeah. But also not just because of that, but because when we meet new people, we get like very like, like when we go to events or whatever we're going, Friz and I are together. Like we don't, like we're just going to be together the whole time. Yeah. And if we speak to people, we speak to people. But like we're not out there mingling and like, you would think that we are doing that. But most of the time, no, like if we don't know you. Yeah.
But look, there'll be time we'll stand around, we'll step out and be like, right, no.
Let's go. But it's very rare. I think we did that a lot more when we were younger, but now we're just so like comfortable and just like, we would rather just be standing there and like not speak to anybody else, which is so crazy. And then we just said, oh my God, we should make more friends. Like we need to do things with more friends. And like, and then Friz would be like, what you talking about? Like you're the one that like, you know, I'm just like, oh shit. Like I forgot like making friends is actually not so easy. No. But also the other thing is like friendship means something totally different to when you're older to when you're younger. Yeah. Again, it gets very personal when you're younger. I think like Friz said, like you're letting them into now a different part of your life. Like I feel like it's like more long term. Like you think about, oh my God, like are you actually going to be there when like, you know, you start thinking about things like that a lot more. Yeah. Hence why you don't let them in as much more as you would, you know.
Because if you sit here right today, the friends that you've made in primary school or high school, are you still friends with them now? Like, are you friends with every single one of them? No. If you are, bravo.
Yeah.
Like,
you're
bravo.
Strong. You're strong. I know some people that have been friends with each other since like high school. No.
There's difference. You can still be friends with them on social media.
But not like not day to day.
Yeah, no, there's a difference because
your friendship definitely changes.
Yeah. Because I still... I mean, I don't think I still follow like everyone that I used to in high school. Look, just because I unfollow you on social media, don't mean to be like...
Friz always says this one thing. Sorry to cut you off, but like Friz always says this one thing and it kills me every time.
I think it ends up being in every single episode because it's like
What do you mean?
The one thing I say all the time. Go ahead.
Is it the same thing?
No, I don't know. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. I just understood what you meant. But no, you always say this one thing and I always like laugh at it, but like it's low-key true. She always says, if I can't pick up the phone and call you, you're not my friend. So basically that means two different things. That means if I don't have your number, you're not my friend. And if I can't just call you randomly, you're also not my friend. Like,
yeah, because why
if you have to start second guessing it and like planning, like that means they ain't your friend. You know what I mean? And that makes so much sense. Like if they're actually my friend, I shouldn't be when they call me, look at my phone and be like, what do they want?
Yeah, why are you calling me?
Yeah, right? Yeah. So,
and it is, and we stand that.
I think we use that a good measure.
Yeah. So if I can't call you randomly or out of the blue, are we even friends?
All these people watching this video and be like, Frizz, you don't have my number and I thought we were friends.
It's not that.
It is that, so don't lie. It is so that. But a lot of people are getting revelations right now because they're like, I thought me and Frizz were friends and she doesn't have my number. So you're probably going to get a lot of messages about that.
So even that, we don't even have, like, Instagram, whatever, any social, not to be hated, take that back. It's phone number.
Yeah.
It's
I feel like if I'm getting a phone call on Instagram or Snapchat.
I don't call people on that.
I feel like, are we in 2017? Like, no. Like, why do you not have my number? I message my important people on messages. I was saying this the other day. I message my, like, I don't know. I feel like if I only message you on social media, we're not friends.
Because I don't really text. I don't text anyone on
again, going back to like the whole phone thing.
Yeah. Because what if Instagram and Snapchat no longer? What if that's not there anymore? Then how are y'all gonna be texting people? Like, do you know what I mean?
Exactly right.
We'll be using WhatsApp and posting our stories and everything.
Bro, WhatsApp is better than me messaging you on Instagram, low key. I'm not gonna lie. Like, literally. So much better than Snapchat. Yeah. I think the only person I snap is Frizz because Frizz snaps me things when we're at work. But other than that, I don't. No.
You know the other thing I also clocked? Your parents would always say to you, did you ever get when you were younger, when you invite a friend over or whatever, they'd be like, I don't like them for you, or you guys are not going to be friends.
You're not going to be friends,
The amount of times that my parents have said that to me, I'm not friends with them anymore.
All of them.
I hate when they freaking
My mum's a great measure of...
they can tell.
Yeah.
They literally can tell.
I'll be like, no, Mum, what are you talking about?
I'm so rude.
What do you mean? I'm going to be their friend forever. I'm going to go to their wedding. What are you talking about?
Someone that you don't really know?
Literally. And then like down the line, like we don't even speak to each other. And then she'll bring them up. What happened to that person? I was about to say a name by accident. We'll see. Anyways.
I'm still here.
No, it wasn't you.
Oh. So you said my name.
No, I was going to say a name. Like somebody's name by accident. Yeah. But like she's done that so many times and I'm just like, what are you talking about? Like, no, I'm going to be friends with them.
Like we back up people we don't even know.
We don't even know. Like, think back, because in the moment you think you know them.
Yeah,
and I don't think everyone comes in your life to be in your life forever. I think people come in your life for like a particular time of your life for a reason. So I really, like, I feel like everybody that was my friend at one point, I love them because I feel like I would have never called you my friend. And I think we need to also understand that it's very normal for people to just drift apart. It's very normal because you start getting to that point of life where you guys are like on two different levels, you know, like, or you guys are just not on the same, you know, wavelength.
Yeah, that's why.
Some might call me a bit harsh because I can just like, you know, like, I don't want to say cut off. I hate that word.
Remove yourself?
Yeah. And like I will just go silent on people.
Okay, yeah, be silent, yeah.
Yeah, I can do that very easily, but my problem is I probably don't think about the other person and like what they're thinking about, but I just think it's easier for me to do it that way. But again, it's not because I hate them. It's just because I feel like now we're like at just two different points of our lives where I just feel like we're just
it's not healthy to remove yourself where 100%. You don't think you fit no longer.
Yeah. And especially when it's like in a group thing.
Yeah. Oh
like
my God,
I feel like it's
even harder. Imagine like being friends with one person in a group.
Yeah.
And it's so awkward to say hi to them and then the one person you're like,
Are you talking from memory?
No. Yes.
Oh, hi.
Yes and no. But the other thing as well, saying it's healthy to remove yourself where you shouldn't be in. Like
healthy.
That's not healthy.
I said unhealthy, I think.
Sorry, I don't know what I said, but it's healthy.
You mean healthy?
Yes, it's healthy to remove yourself where you don't fit, but it's unhealthy if you do remove yourself from that group, and on top of that, have to open your mouth and say things that are false. Like for instance, that is something you don't need to do.
Yeah, but that's also just people take things differently to each other. Some way of people deal with things very differently. I think other people, some
express it.
Yes, and some hold it in.
Yeah.
I'm a hold it in type of girl. I won't express it. I feel like I'm not gonna do all that.
The only time I think I have a problem. But
if I let it out, it's to Frizz. I'm not letting it out to rap people.
I'll let it out if I'm hearing false information about myself. Yeah, 100%. But then I will say no.
I'm talking about like if you remove yourself from a friendship.
Yeah.
You're not gonna just go air out your.
Oh no, 100%.
Your business.
No,
exactly. That's what I mean.
Nah,
but there's some people that's their way of getting through it because they're so like
it makes them look good.
I believe like you leaving a friendship is a form of a heartbreak. I don't care what anybody says. Heartbreak can come in from friendships. Yeah. So I think a lot of people that they deal with like that sort of heartbreak can be like lashing out or like speaking out or that type of thing. I think I can give people what's the word? Like, you know, when you just let it be.
No, I can't think of a word for
Yeah, like basically I won't hold it against them if they do something like that. Yeah, I won't hold a grudge if someone does something like that because I think I'll be like, oh, that's just their way of dealing with it. And I'll just let it be because I'm not that type of person. I'll just shut up. Like I won't say anything. But some people do. That's their way of like dealing with it is like just speaking out or like speaking about it or like talking shit. You know? Yeah. So I don't know.
I feel like this could go on and on and on, you know.
I know.
I want to hear it from another person's perspective as well.
Do you believe, okay, a lot of people will probably ask, like, if they don't know us, or even people that would know us will probably ask us, do we have to be friends with the same people? I think we get that a lot. People think that we're the same person, which we're not the same person.
Just because these guys all the time together.
Yeah, like if they see me, they'll be like, where's the other one?
Yeah. Do I believe that we should have the same we have the same friends?
No, do you think, like, because that's what a lot of people would ask us is, do y'all have the same friends? Like, for example, if Fruz doesn't like this person, but you're friends with them, like, how do you feel? Like, for example, if I'm friends with someone that you don't really like, would you expect me, this is again going back to like expectations, would you expect me to like cut them off?
This is how, I don't think I will want you to... Do you already know them? Like, you and I are both friends with them. We've met them at the same time. And then all of a sudden...
Like, this is just my friend. And you've shown me... You've, like, expressed to me that you don't really like him.
Okay.
And you're just like, oh, like...
Look, I'm going to obviously...
I really like him, Najwa. Like, you know, like, there's a weird vibe about...
Okay, I'm going to obviously say that,
scenario, okay? So I have a friend... Scene 1, act 1, scene. Anyways, I have a friend and Fruz will come to me, and this friend is just my friend, not Fruz's friend. Fruz knows this friend obviously because it's whatever. Yeah. But like it's not really Fruz's friend. Like when we hang out, it's just me and this friend, right? But Fruz will come to me and be like, "Oh, I don't really like that friend. Like, she doesn't hate them, but she doesn't mess with them. You know what I mean? Like she's just like, oh, I don't really like their vibe. I don't know. Like I'm not really feeling them. Da da da."
Oh, how do I feel? Okay.
Oh, no, how do I feel? Because it's me.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, so if I come to... I think...
Is that something you would do?
Yes. I think I will probably do that, yeah. But I wouldn't expect you to cut them off for me just because I don't like them.
You wouldn't?
I wouldn't expect you to. I will obviously express my feeling. Like, I will express it.
Would you be hurt where if I was like... Also, guys, this is not like real shit. This is just...
No, for a second, it felt real.
Yeah, no, because we're just great actresses. Anyways, but if you feel like... Oh, okay, so you come to me and be like, I don't really like him.
Okay, girl. No, I'm just going to let you know that I don't really like that Rebecca.
God damn, I don't like him because why do I have a friend named Rebecca?
I don't know.
But okay, cool.
She's giving me off vibe. She keeps giving me looks and I don't know what about her
it's always a look with girls, guys. Like if you don't know girls, oh my God, with their friendship, it's like that girl looked at me so disgusting. I don't like her.
I'm pretty sure she doesn't even like me being friends with you, but I don't like her because she doesn't respect you. Okay. That's what I see.
Okay. So. This is a sticky one still. No, I'm joking.
What would you do?
I would take on what you said. Like I'll be like, okay. Also in this scenario, also we are best friends. So obviously you take hierarchy over her. So I'll be like, okay, like I don't really, I understand where you're coming from. That sounds like a very professional way. I don't speak like that. Okay, cool. So what did she do? Like I'll try to find out what she did. I'll be like, why did you not come to me sooner? Da 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 da. Like I'm not really happy that you're feeling like this. All this stuff, right? Cool. Now I'm gonna discuss it with that girl Rebecca. We're gonna discuss it. And then
because you're gonna see how she's gonna react to my comment, like obviously.
Yeah, I'll discuss it with this girl and be like, hey, like my friend's not really liking how you're like you know.
Really
so yeah, let's discuss it. Why are you feeling? You know, I feel like that's what I would do.
I wouldn't expect you to obviously cut her off just because of what I said.
But where I would cut her off is now her response to me bringing it up to her.
Yeah.
If she starts being like, no, girl, it's your friend. Why is she being like that? No. Immediately cut off. Because in this point, like, I would know you better and she's just a friend.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? There's still hierarchies in friendships. So,
because you got friends in real life, you've got friends that I'm not friends with. And I've got Yeah, girl. And I also have friends that I've introduced to Najwa, but
and
they're
I don't
not
like them. Sorry. Oh, sorry.
But she's not friends with me. You know, they're different. They're not the same. Like, I have friends that I hang out with, and Najwa obviously has met them a few times or whatever, but it's not like she's going to link up with them because these are my own friends.
I just meet them and I'll be like, hey. And then I'll be talking to Frizz. I'll be like, and then Frizz will be like, what did you think of them? I'm like,
yeah, it's all right. Yeah. That's your friend, not mine.
No, literally, that's your friend, not mine.
That's literally what
And then when they mess up, I told you, that's your friend,
not
mine.
When I first met them.
Yeah. That's when it comes back. I'll be like, girl, when I first met them, I knew they weren't going to be in your life.
But I still have friends that you like that I...
Do I?
Yes, vibes. I have friends that I even introduced you to, but I'll still hang out.
I like them. I think I lied.
But yeah, but we don't have the exact same friends.
We have... we don't have the exact same friends, but we do have the same, like, taste in friends.
Yeah.
I don't know how to put that.
Type?
Yeah. What's your type, girl?
Someone that's got like energy.
Someone that's funny.
Someone to vibe with. Who likes to do TikTok videos. Should we make a friendship
dating app?
A friendship app? We should do.
Oh my God. Hold on, trademark. Nobody take that shit. Is that a thing?
No.
Oh, shit. Sorry, the sound stopped. I can't hear myself. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can still hear you.
Oh, sorry, guys. Okay, anyway. I think, like, God is telling me shut up because I can't hear myself. So I know they can hear me, but I can't hear myself. But anyways, what was I saying?
You were saying something about making friendship?
Yeah, friendship dating app. Do you think that's a thing?
Yeah, I think that actually is a thing. Not in Australia, though. Yeah, it's called... What
do you mean not in Australia? So you can't say it to Australia?
I don't know what it is, but...
Friendship app.
Actually, I'm looking it up.
Oh, there is. Oh my God, there's like literally a Bumble for friends.
There's a Bumble. Oh God, my goodness gracious me.
There's actually a Bumble for friends. I don't know. Should we download that?
Oh my God, that was so fun. We just like do a little episode of just meeting randos.
Okay, the sound. I really can't hear myself, but it's okay because you can hear me. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Like completely?
Yeah.
Okay. Because it just sounds like we're normally talking now.
Can you not hear me at all?
I can hear you, but I can't hear you in my headphones. So the headphones are just now for decorations. Like, I'm just like, should I just unplug the whole thing? I don't know. Anyways, it's fine. It's picking up my sound, so it's all good. But yeah, no, like I was saying, yeah, maybe we should, oh my God, we should maybe do a video where we're like, we're going to download the friendship app and see. Imagine.
Yeah, we could.
And then Fruze would be like, I love them. They're so cool. But
new what?
No.
But anyways, yeah.
But you know, I think I like this discussion.
Same.
I think everybody should tell us what they think because, I don't know, again, our perspective would be very, very different to everybody else's perspective, especially to a guy's perspective. Mm-hmm. I would love to know what, maybe if we have our next guests that are guys, to answer that question and be like, what do you think? You know, like, so, yeah. Should we end it here?
We should.
We need to have like an outro.
We actually do in the first 2 episodes. We did one, but it's not coming to my head what it is.
What was it?
I can't remember.
I think we did, and we had someone on.
Some love. I can't remember or something, guys.
Some love. Show some love.
I can't remember.
Anyways, apparently show some love. But anyway, subscribe, share,
like, comment.
I'm like looking at you because I'm like, am I saying the things right?
You're saying it right.
Subscribe, share, like, follow, everything. We'll see y'all very, very soon.
Yes. Thank you for listening.
Thank you for listening to Real Talk. You know what I noticed? We didn't even introduce ourselves today.
Wow, yeah. I don't think we've been doing that at all.
Okay, thanks for listening to Real Talk. I'm Nadra.
And I'm Fairuz.
Thank you. See y'all later. Not see y'all later. Talk to y'all. We'll work on it. Don't worry.
Bye.